Hi Gemini, welcome back to the Astrology 33 channel. This is your September 2024 tarot reading. Thank you to those of you who viewed, shared, and subscribed to the channel. I appreciate all of that. For those of you new to the channel, as far as over in front of us, the Celtic Growth Spread as always, and also pulled the 4 Agreements and Wisdom Oracle card for you guys. We're actually going to start the reading off by rolling those astrology dice we have in front of us to get an idea of where your focus should be as far as that goes. Alright, we have 2, so second house energy for you guys is Cancer. In general, second house points to possession, self-worth, and finances. And as far as Cancer energy, well, Mars is still in your sign now, but around the 4th or 5th or so of September, Mars is going to move into Cancer, so that could be what's energizing this house for you. Right, we have Neptune, and Neptune's in Pisces, which is your 10th house of career and social status. It's also retrograde, so there could be a little bit of confusion around that area of life for you guys. And, well, yeah, once again, we see Cancer energy. So I just mentioned now Mars will be in Cancer for most of September. So, yeah, it could definitely be a focus on finances for you guys, especially given that, obviously, career and social status can be related to finances, too. But we'll get started with the main spread. All right, in the main situation position, we have the 2 of Swords, Libra energy, and challenging that, we have the 3 of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. So with these 2 energies here, I feel like this is saying that you might actually get an offer to partner up with someone this month. And to me, this says that you could just be weighing the pros and cons, like, okay, would this partnership actually help matters, or would it feel like more of a burden than anything? From the looks of this, it looks like it would be promising, and it's just more of you really trying to figure out for yourself would it actually work. All right, in the foundation position, we have the Knight of Wands. So yeah, so for some of you, maybe that points to where some of the resistance could be coming from, right? Because Knight of Wands is Sagittarius energy. So maybe this is saying, generally speaking, you've been accustomed to having the energy to come and go when you please, right? But you might feel like, well, if I enter into this partnership, I won't necessarily have that level of freedom anymore, right? Because, okay, I'll have to work with someone else to coordinate a schedule, things along those lines there, right? So that could be part of why you are feeling a little bit of resistance as far as just really thinking through, does the offer work or not? Now, for some of you, this can be, especially given what we saw with the dice, this could be more of a financial thing, but for some of you, it could even be a romantic partnership as well. All right, in the past position, we have the Chariot. So yeah, for some of you, this could just be saying that maybe timing-wise, might have just felt like the universe was kind of nudging you toward partnering up in some way, right? So again, like I said, maybe you guys went through a period where you've been more accustomed to doing things on your own, but now it seems like there's just these energies at play that are nudging you toward partnership. All right, in the present position, we have the 10 of Wands. So yeah, if nothing else, this could be saying more Sagittarius energy, by the way, but it could just be saying that this is that last push that you're taking, right, to convince yourself that, no, it's totally cool for me to do things on my own, right? But as we could see, this person doesn't necessarily look all that comfortable, right? So yeah, for some of you, let's just say, for example, if you own your own business, right, maybe you've been accustomed to running things yourself, but maybe as your business has grown, now you're like, okay, well, now I need to get some assistance here, right, to help me as far as delegating, so I can handle all of the business coming my way. So it could be something along those lines too. But now you're like, oh, but I built this on my own, so now I have to factor in others if I were to do that. So that could be the kind of push-pull dynamic you're feeling right now. All right, in the near future position, we have the 6 of Swords. So this is Aquarius energy here. And yeah, to me, this is saying that maybe the best way to really arrive at the conclusion that will work for you would be to step away from the situation for a bit, right? So again, if this is a work-related thing, maybe this is saying take a mini vacation, right? To just distance yourself away from it. And that'll help you clear your mind and figure out what the next best step would be. All right, in the position of your influence in a situation, we have the 2 of Cups. So yeah, to me, this does say that in a way you are open to a partnership, right? You are open to this opportunity. But again, maybe it's just one of those things, right? Oh, I am open to it, but I want to really make sure that we're seeing eye to eye on things, right? So you're like, okay, yes, two is better than one for sure, but as long as we're both moving in the same direction, right? Otherwise, it could just be more of a burden than anything. So I feel like that's where you're at. You're like, yes, I do like the idea of partnership, but before I enter into one, let's make sure we're on the same page. All right, in the environment position, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So yeah, to me, this says that that opportunity will be coming your way, right? And this could just still be in the idea stages now, right? So nothing's like set in stone. And obviously, at least in part, it seems because you haven't made the decision to agree to it just yet. But at the very least, it looks like the opportunity will come your way. All right, in the hopes or fears position, we have the Eight of Pentacles. So yeah, this is a tricky one, right? Because for some reason, this could still be a hope. Because to me, this is definitely someone who's just able to do their own thing, right? Focus, build for themselves. So yeah, I feel like there's a part of you that's like, yeah, I do like the idea of partnership, but I don't necessarily want to lose all my autonomy too, right? So you could be like, oh, hopefully I can hold on to that in some way. All right, and in the outcome position, we have the Six of Wands. So yeah, this is Leo energy here. So yeah, to me this says that ultimately you will find the right situation that does fit for you. So for some of you will be the partnership. Now this is a bit of a solo energy too, so for some of you might ultimately decide to go along. But for the majority of you, I feel like this is saying that you will partner up, but you'll just feel confident in doing so after you really weighed all the pros and cons. All right, and bottom of the deck we have the Four of Wands. So yeah, to me this is an indicator that this does have a lot of opportunity for growth and expansion. So a lot of positive fulfillment there for sure. And for you guys, this is Aries energy. So for some of you guys, it could even just be friendships. That doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, given that this represents your 11th house. All right, moving on to your Four Agreements card, we have don't take anything personally, and it says relinquish self-importance. Right? It says personal importance or taking things personally is the maximum expression of selfishness because we make the assumption that everything is about me. So interesting message there, right? As far as we were just saying that for some of you, there's the part of you that wants to partner up, but then there's also resistance to it at the same time. So I don't necessarily feel like that's straight away what this message was referring to, but in the context of this reading, I could see how that makes sense. So hopefully that resonates with you guys. All right, and from the Wisdom Oracle, we have exchanging gifts. And let's see if we can get that to focus. There we go. And there's the artwork. And the number's 27, so we'll see what this has to say. So yeah, this makes me think of partnering up energy too. But we'll see. All right. Central meanings says the law of giving and receiving, currency, trade-offs, weighing cost, and determining value. The Oracle's message. You're entering into a productive and enriching time when all manner of opportunities are being offered to you. You have everything you need to seize them. Yet in order to honor them, you must put in the time, exchange your experience and skills, and commit heart and soul to what you're choosing to pursue. You can do it. You have what it takes to be successful if you align with the law of giving and receiving. You must engage in a dance of give and take, push and pull, doing and being. If you let fear guide your choices, you could deplete yourself or create an imbalance. This is not a time of just do, do, do. Use your currency wisely and be mindful of the value others bring to your life. So yeah, use your currency wisely, not a time of just do, do, do. That makes me think of the Ten of Wands energy there, right? And then when it talks about be mindful of the value others bring to your life, looks like that's the pros and cons that you're weighing out, right? Like, okay, if I do enter into this partnership, well, like we said, two heads are better than one as long as you're moving in the same direction, right? So that could be what you're considering before you decide to accept anything. All right, the relationship message says love is an exchange of life force energy between two beings. It grows exponentially when it's reciprocated. You must give and receive in order for love to flourish and abundance to flow between you. Spirit wants you to start accepting all the blessings waiting for you, as well as offer the same gift in return. Open your heart and allow it to be filled. Let love in and let it flow out of you, too. Love is truly yours today. So yeah, for those of you if this partnership is playing out on more of a romantic level, hope that message resonated. All right, the prosperity message says all your hard work and efforts, your commitment to learning, creating, and spending your time wisely pay off in ways you may not have been anticipating. The gifts of yourself, your time, your ideas, and the energy of your intentions are being reciprocated by the universe, which is sending you signs and signals, aligning synchronistic meetings and opportunities to bring you success and more. Everything is an exchange. Keep doing what you're doing. Goodwill comes back tenfold. So yeah, definitely a positive message there, and it makes you think of what we were talking about with the Chariot, where, like I was saying, maybe you feel like this nudge almost karmically pushing you toward partnering up, especially if you have been someone who's been more the type to go it alone with a lot of things. So I hope it ever resonated with you guys. We'll wrap up there, and I'll see you all next month. All right, bye.